All right, you don't need me to tell you this, but Valentine's Day is next Friday. So if you're single and looking for love, you may be trying to find your soulmate online.
You know what? You do need to tell me this. You need to remind me it's Valentine's Day. Okay. So online is one of the top ways to connect, but unfortunately for online scammers, they're preying on others looking for romance, right? You see these scams all over the headlines. The FT.
Jackie Crenshaw is a 60-year-old healthcare executive from Connecticut who runs the radiology department at a local hospital. According to Crenshaw, she lost nearly $1 million to a sophisticated romance scam that began on the dating app BLK and escalated into what cybersecurity experts call a pig-butchering cryptocurrency fraud. The scam wiped out her entire 401k retirement account and left her financially devastated after what she believed was a genuine romantic connection turned into an elaborate digital trap. Crenshaw describes herself as someone who had always taken care of others throughout her successful, high-powered career. She had great friends and professional accomplishments, but at 60, she found herself without a romantic partner. For the first time in her life, she decided to try online dating and chose BLK, a dating platform designed for black singles. According to Crenshaw, she thought it was her turn to have someone take care of her. She matched with what appeared to be a widower with 2 children, and the connection felt genuine from the start. The person on the other end of the app seemed understanding, caring, and ready for a serious relationship. What Crenshaw didn't know was that she had just made contact with a criminal operation that would systematically drain her life savings over the course of months. According to Crenshaw, the scammer employed what cybersecurity experts call love bombing, an intense form of digital manipulation designed to create rapid emotional attachment. The person claiming to be her romantic interest would call her morning, noon, and night. They would send photos that appeared to show him and his children. When Crenshaw mentioned she was hungry during a long shift at the hospital, the scammer even had pizza delivered to her workplace. They prayed together over the phone, which created a deep sense of spiritual connection.
Crenshaw says the attention made her feel special and cared for in ways she hadn't experienced before.
The scammer was building trust systematically, creating a digital relationship that felt authentic, despite never meeting in person. Cybersecurity expert Adam Levin, the former New Jersey Commissioner of Consumer Affairs, explains that this type of scam works because criminals take their time building emotional connections before introducing financial elements.
According to Levin, these aren't quick hit-and-run schemes where someone asks for plane ticket money and disappears.
These scammers invest months or even years chatting victims up, creating elaborate false identities, and establishing deep emotional bonds before the financial exploitation begins. The goal is to make the victim so emotionally invested that they willingly participate in what they believe are legitimate financial opportunities. One critical red flag that Crenshaw missed was that despite the constant phone communication, they never video chatted. According to Crenshaw, they never used FaceTime or any video calling platform. Every conversation happened by voice call only. Looking back, she recognizes this was a major warning sign, but at the time she was blinded by what felt like genuine love and connection. Cybersecurity experts note that scammers avoid video calls because they're using stolen photos and cannot appear as the person they're impersonating. The voice-only communication allowed the criminal to maintain the deception without risking visual exposure. Approximately 2 months into their relationship, the conversation shifted to financial matters. According to Crenshaw, they began discussing cryptocurrency investment opportunities. The scammer presented it as a way for them to build a financial future together. Crenshaw says she initially sent $40,000 to what she believed was a legitimate cryptocurrency investment platform. Shortly after her first investment, she was provided with screenshots showing significant profits. The digital dashboard appeared to show her investment growing substantially, with impressive returns that seemed to validate the opportunity. According to Crenshaw, seeing those profits encouraged her to invest more money. This is the core of what cybersecurity professionals call pig butchering, or sha zhu pan, a scam technique that originated in Southeast Asia and has become increasingly prevalent worldwide. Adam Levin explains how the pig butchering methodology works from a technical standpoint. According to Levin, scammers fatten up victims by getting them hooked on cryptocurrency investment, then steal their money and disappear. The process begins with helping victims open accounts, often on what appears to be a legitimate cryptocurrency exchange. The victim makes some money initially, and the scammers even allow them to withdraw small amounts to build trust. This creates excitement and confidence in the platform. Once the victim is fully invested emotionally and financially, they want to deposit more and more money. The scammer encourages increasingly large transfers, and the fake platform continues to show growing account balances that don't actually exist. According to Crenshaw, she continued transferring money into the cryptocurrency platform, believing she was watching her retirement savings grow into substantial wealth. The interface looked professional, with real-time price charts, transaction histories, and account statements that appeared legitimate. However, investigation by 7 on Your Side revealed that the cryptocurrency platform Crenshaw was using doesn't actually exist. The entire website was a sophisticated fake designed to mimic legitimate cryptocurrency exchanges. Every dollar Crenshaw transferred was going directly to the scammers, and the account balance she was viewing was simply fabricated numbers on a fraudulent interface. By the time she attempted to withdraw her funds and discovered the truth, Crenshaw had lost close to $1 million, and her 401k retirement account was completely wiped out. Another critical security failure in Crenshaw's case was that she moved her communication off the BLK dating platform. According to the platform's security policies, BLK warns users to communicate only through the app because it employs artificial intelligence monitoring software designed to detect suspicious activity and uses photo verification technology to confirm user identities. By moving to phone calls and other communication channels outside the platform's monitoring, Crenshaw lost the protection of these automated security systems that might have flagged the suspicious behavior patterns typical of romance scammers. Crenshaw also attempted to verify the person she was talking to by conducting a reverse image search on the photos she had received. The search revealed that the images came from Pinterest and showed a handsome bearded man whose photos had been stolen and repurposed by the scammer. The criminal had taken legitimate photos from social media and was using them to create a false identity. In their investigation, 7 on Your Side interviewed 2 men whose pictures had been stolen and reposted on dozens of websites to perpetrate romance scams. One was an influencer named Rob, who is happily married, but his images have been used to lure multiple women into fraudulent relationships. The other was an army sergeant who several women believed they were marrying based on his stolen photos. Both men came forward publicly to warn people that scammers were impersonating them online. The Connecticut State Police are now investigating Crenshaw's case as part of a broader crackdown on cryptocurrency romance fraud. According to reports, legislators in Connecticut are considering new laws that would allow authorities to go after scammers' bank accounts and cryptocurrency wallets. Crenshaw is being asked to provide testimony that could help build cases against the criminal networks operating these schemes. Digital forensics investigators are attempting to trace the cryptocurrency transactions through blockchain analysis, but recovery is often difficult because criminals quickly move funds through multiple wallets and cryptocurrency mixers designed to obscure the transaction trail. According to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, romance scams have become one of the fastest-growing categories of cybercrime, with losses exceeding billions of dollars annually. Cryptocurrency has become the preferred payment method for these criminals because transactions are largely anonymous and irreversible once completed. Unlike traditional wire transfers or credit card payments, cryptocurrency transactions cannot be easily traced to real-world identities, and there's no bank or payment processor that can reverse fraudulent charges. Once cryptocurrency leaves a victim's wallet, recovery is extremely unlikely. Cybersecurity experts recommend several critical steps to protect against romance scams and cryptocurrency fraud. Never send money, cryptocurrency, gift cards, bank transfers, or anything of value to anyone you haven't met in person and verified independently. Always insist on video calls early in any online relationship. and be immediately suspicious if someone avoids video communication while claiming to have romantic interest. Stay on official dating platforms rather than moving to external communication channels, as platforms employ security monitoring that can detect scammer behavior patterns. Before investing in any cryptocurrency platform, verify its legitimacy through independent research, checking for proper regulatory registration and reviews from established financial authorities. Be extremely cautious of investment opportunities introduced by romantic interests, as this combination of romance and finance is a hallmark of pig-butchering scams. Looking back on her experience, Crenshaw has a clear warning for others seeking connection through online dating platforms. According to Crenshaw, unless you can physically see someone's face through video chat and verify their identity, do not proceed with any relationship or financial transaction. She acknowledges that scammers rail victims in with sophisticated psychological manipulation, and the mistake she made was trusting without proper verification. The family hopes that by sharing their digital nightmare publicly, they can prevent others from falling victim to these increasingly sophisticated cryptocurrency romance frauds that are devastating lives across the country.